Hoy for Benzinga, and here's a look at what you can expect from the markets today, Wednesday, November 20th. Comments from the Fed's current chief, Ben Bernanke, cemented investor expectations that the U.S. central bank would hold off on a taper in December. Bernanke, who surprised markets back in September when he opted not to taper, said that the bank would continue with its quantitative easing until the U.S. labor market showed a marked and sustainable improvement. The panel tasked with revamping Japan's government pension investment fund is set to release the report detailing their recommendations at 8:30 GMT on Wednesday. The panel is expected to suggest that the fund be completely overhauled, including changes to its supervision as well as its investment strategy. Devon Energy is getting closer to buying Geo Southern Energy in a $6 billion acquisition deal. The Wall Street Journal reported that the deal could go through as early as Wednesday and would be the largest oil and gas transaction in 2013. With Black Friday on the horizon and the threat of a difficult holiday season looming, large retailers are struggling to gain market share by deeply discounting this season's hottest electronics. Best Buy announced that it plans to keep up with rivals like Walmart by sharply lowering prices, even if that means cutting into the company's profit. A sizable jump in car shipments helped boost Japan's export data for October to its highest level in 3 years. The country's exports increased by 18.6%, far surpassing analyst expectations of a 16.5% increase. Asian markets were mostly lower, with the exception of China's Shanghai Composite, which was up by 0.62%, the Shenzhen Composite up by 0.70%, and the Hang Seng Index up 0.33%. The Japanese Nikkei was down by 0.33%, and the South Korean Kospi lost 0.72%. Europe's markets were moderately lower on Tuesday. The UK's FTSE was down by 0.12%, the Eurozone Stock 600 lost 0.10%, Italy's MIB was down by 0.07%, and the Spanish IBEX lost 0.18%. Bernanke's comments helped push commodity markets higher. Brent futures were up by 0.10%, and WTI futures gained 0.29%. Gold was flat, and silver was up by 0.55%. Industrial metals were up across the board, with copper up 0.57% and aluminum up 0.62%. In currency markets, the euro reached above $1.35, and the pound gained 0.06% against the dollar. The dollar lost 0.15% against the yen, but gained 0.49% against the Australian dollar. Notable earnings releases expected on Wednesday include Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, JCPenney, Limited Brands, Lowe's, and Staples. U.S. data will dominate Wednesday's economic calendar, with important releases including FOMC minutes, existing home sales, retail sales, and CPI data. Other notable economic releases include German PPI, the Spanish trade balance, and the Bank of England's meeting minutes. And that's it for Wednesday's Market Primer. I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga, wishing all of you good luck with your midweek trades.